Remember how I talked about the absolute disaster that was Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League? I did like videos or thing on it, talking about what a god awful game it was, how fans were just sick and tired of it. They were leaving it or they were going back to playing classic Arkham games. The entire design looked terrible. The disrespect to the characters, because you had literal Harley Quinn shooting Batman in the face, and that was supposed to be considered something people were supposed to actually enjoy. No, it was a terrible game. They got serious backlash for it, and they ended up taking quite a hit. Well, now we've got numbers as to how big a hit that was, and it's well over 200 million. Getting to this article here from Bounding into Comics. Warner Brothers Discovery admits to taking 200 million loss on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Yeah. Imagine if you'd made something good, the money that you could have made instead. In providing financial confirmation to the live service title's reputation as one of the worst overall disasters in the history of video games, Warner Brothers Discovery has admitted that the absolute failure of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has ultimately resulted in a 200 million hit to their bottom line. Yeah. And I could only say, damn good. They had no business making this game. It was originally supposed to be a Superman game. They abandoned it to make this crap. And now we're coming out here to learn that, you've taken a 200 million hit. You should have lost more. Yeah, Kevin Conroy as Batman, there before Harley Quinn shoots him in the face. This concession to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League failure was offered by WBD CEO David Zaslav and CFO Gunnar Windenfels during the company's Q1 2024 earnings call as held on May 9th. The first to speak to the topic was Zaslav, who in his opening remarks briefly noted to investors that unfortunately the studio's Q1 financials were overshadowed by the tough comp at games following the great performance of Hogwarts Legacy, a game that they tried to get cancelled because of J.K. Rowling and actually made a shit ton of money, because why people actually enjoyed it. You could have done that, but no, you didn't. And the disappointing release of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League in Q1 in our gaming group. Yeah, when you make shit, what were you expecting? Later expanding on this information while breaking down the studio's quarterly financials, Windenfeld would further detail the 400 million plus year-over-year decline in Q1 reported in the company's earnings release. He talked about all this other stuff, what happened with it and how Hogwarts Legacy was a big success and how disappointing Suicide Squad was, leading to a 200 million impact to earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation and amortization during the first quarter. Per the aforementioned earnings release, for the company studio segment, which includes their video game, television, theatrical and home entertainment operations, fell roughly 70% compared to the prior year quarter, dropping from 607 million in 2023 to just 184 million in 2024. So prior than that, in 2023, they had a rate of 607 million. But in 2024, they reached to 184 million. That is a phenomenal loss. Because when you keep listening to idiots who are telling you things that make no sense, and you're destroying your company, this is what you get. And who are some of those idiots? Well, Sweet Baby Inc. for one. This is their page here. This is what they say about themselves. Founded in 2018, Sweet Baby Inc. is a narrative development and consultation studio based in Montreal and working around the globe. Our mission is to tell better, more empathic stories while diversifying and enriching the video games industry. We aim to make games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone. That's a bold-faced lie. What they tend to do is inject a bunch of racism, DEI crap, and other shit into games, destroy them, and move on. But they don't stop there. This is what their services have. We believe you need diverse voices to solve diverse problems. Sweet Baby Inc. provides narrative consultation at any stage of development, boasting a talented team with vetted industry experience to best bring your story to life. So they either do it in writing, narrative, representation, development, all these other nonsense. What Sweet Baby Inc. really boils down to is that they operate like the mob. They go to these companies, they see them doing this, and they walk in and they're like, nice company you have here. Sure would be a shame if something happened to it. So you literally have to pay these people not to burn down your company, because that's what they do. If you don't hire them to do these things, they attack you online, get their mob, you get their Twitter mob to join in on it, and then some of these people are so desperate to do it. And a lot of them go in just to bring these companies in so they could get their ESG up and make money. That's what it's about. It's nothing about making games good. They just want to make money. You understand me? And Sweet Baby Inc. is giving somebody the worst advice possible and destroying everything. The games that they work on are terrible. People have started dropping them because they're not interested in making good games. They're interested in pushing their representation, DEI crap. Let's get back to it. According to WBD, this decline was largely caused by Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, with what little damage mitigation could be done being delivered by the theatrical revenue of Dune Part 2 and the home entertainment revenue of both Wonka and Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I don't think anybody watched Wonka. Some people watched Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Some of them say, okay, watch it, but then they moved on with their life. Interestingly, while this is the first time the company has provided financial details regarding the fact, it's not the first time WBD has copped into how bad of a failure that game was. Yeah, they talk about what happened here last time. I actually covered all of this before, what going on with the game, and how much it has literally suffered, and what an absolute abomination it is. Further, the CFO also revealed that their studio segment's finances would not even have a chance to fully recover from Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League's more than disappointing performance before they would take another hit, as on the film side, Q1 will be burdened with the marketing campaigns for Dune Part 2 and Godzilla vs. Kong, which opens at the very end of the quarter. Make good things, you won't have this problem, but no, that's what you do. Ultimately, this result comes as little surprise given just how badly the game, between its awfully written narrative, what a god-awful piece of crap that was, lazy gameplay design, yet I thought it looked very lazy, and corporate greed-driven monetization model has been received by players. Yeah, people walked away. And while evidence to their rejection of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League's cynical existence is readily abundant via a quick search of any social media platform, one really needs look no further than the game's current Steam performance. As of writing, the game's player count currently sits at a 24-hour peak of just 150, with its monthly peak just a little under 3 months after its release sitting just barely higher at 591. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. That is like basically saying barely nobody's playing this. These are not the kind of numbers that you want at all. And look at it here, it's just, God. Not good at all. So yeah, that's what we're getting. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an unmitigated disaster. When you do not respect your characters, you have Kevin Conroy as Batman finding himself getting shot in the face by Harley Quinn, having the literal Suicide Squad hunting down and killing members of the Justice League, partnering up with Sweet Baby Inc., who wants to burn everything to the ground but still get paid. Just to be putting out crap after crap after crap after crap and figuring nobody's going to have a problem with it. When you do not respect your fans and your customers, this is what you get. You lost over 200 million making this garbage. It's a massive financial hit. And they just like Disney have learned nothing and would gladly go back and do this shit all over again. But I am for one saying let them lose money. Let them lose so much that they have absolutely nothing to fall back on, because that's what they're looking for and that's what they deserve to get. Absolute embarrassment. But one thing I can say, I was right that this is that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was an absolute unmitigated disaster. And I will say it, and like I said it before, I'll say it again, it's damn good for them. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, then hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.